Hey everybody, welcome back to FleeWay Gaming. I'm Flea for Your Lives, and my partner in crime is...
Karina.
And with this new edition of State of Decay, they have supposedly fixed all the connection issues, the Code 3 dreaded error that we are getting constantly. So we are back, and we are going to start a brand new colony and kind of walk you through the opening starts. Good lord. The opening part of like what it's like to start a new game in this game. Alright, I'm going to start a new colony on Providence Ridge, which is the new map that came out with the Juggernaut Edition, and we'll do it in a standard zone, so there's plenty of loot. When you're first starting off, you definitely don't want to start at a higher difficulty. At the beginning, you're just going to kind of want to go through the motions, get a couple of survivors that are really good, and then you can progress to the higher difficulties.
Crazy and stingy.
Yeah. No, that's accurate. Like, Nightmare mode, the loot is less, but there's more zombies. And then in the hardest difficulty, there's a metric ton of zombies and very little loot. So the screen that I have here, this is when you complete the game. You get these legacy cards, and they give you boons for your subsequent playthroughs. So one of the amenities that you definitely want to get first is Builder. Always go with Builder, because base-wide power and water at any base with no fuel cost or threat. And that is just too good to pass up. You can never pass that up. The rest, you can see Trader, receive a visit from a friendly trader, and 4,000 influence after you settle your first base. That's not so good as Builder. Charity, provided by a sheriff, which is if you beat the game with a sheriff character as your leader. You receive a pile of high quality loot from old friends once a day. And then the Warlord provides a mobilization. Receive a giant pile of guns, ammo, and grenades when you settle your first home. I'm not a fan of the Trader or the Warlord. I always go Sheriff when I'm going through, but if you're first starting out, you don't have to worry about this. You'll just have to beat the game with a leader of each of these, and you can get all these boons. So here you can see we're going Builder and Charity.
Yeah. So yeah, if this is your totally first raw playthrough of the game, don't have any other previous colonies, yeah, make your first leader a Builder. And you can see all that information on the character pages once you have them.
Yeah, we'll show you. So I skipped the tutorial, so I'm going straight in. Probably not the best idea, but here you can pick survivors from your previous communities, or you can just fill out with random survivors. I think I'll fill out with random survivors. So here we got Jorge Torres. He's kind of a blank slate. We got a doctor. He's got the skill in medicine, and then we got another blank slate guy. But their traits also kind of play heavily into how these guys are going to interact with your other survivors. Cashier, I don't know what that does. We don't really know what these do until you're in the game, but this guy's got cashier and lived on spoiled food. So that's, I don't know. This other guy, dental hygienist, sleeps on the ground, so that's a really good trait. He sleeps on the ground. That's beautiful. It means they don't use a bed. And then this other guy...
means you can have extra people in your colony, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And this other chick, she's a spelunker and no belief in destiny. We don't know what that means, so we'll find out. So that was a quick 5-minute rundown of kind of what's going on. Some things to consider. Not very thorough, but
And we're empty. Again.
it's hard to be thorough when we don't know what these traits mean.
Not me. Last time I ran
And there
out
are
of
so
bullets,
many
the door was
traits
torn.
that you could run into.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm sure there's a list somewhere online that explains it all.
There
If you
is.
really want to know. Yeah.
I admit,
But,
this is better than the last couple of
It's
times.
kind of nice going in blind as well because, hey, if these were real people, you wouldn't have any idea.
Yeah.
So just jump right
This
in.
town is where we'll set up our new base. We just have to find a spot that's defensible, maybe with some room to expand.
So here we're debating what to do. Now we finally have control.
Let's take a peek over there.
Let me invite
And up
my
until
partner.
yeah, up until this point, I haven't been in the game. I've just been waiting for all the setup, but I'm hitting the join button.
And yep, here you press the I key, you can open up their inventory. You can see what they start with. This guy comes with a screwdriver, a cleaver, a large backpack, which is heavy, but it does have the maximum amount of storage space, and a few bandages and snacks. Were you able to join?
I'm waiting for it to load.
Oh, gotcha. So, yeah, this guy's got no gun. All I got is a butcher's knife.
Hey, I think I see someone over there.
Oh, very astute.
And here we are. Mm. Well, hello.
Hey, over here! I'm distracting you.
Nice.
All right,
I
so
can't remember what the emotes are.
for me it was X.
Sup?
Here we go.
There you go. So, first things first, we gotta find a base. Got some stuff in here. Rucksacks are very important.
Okay, if there's anything you need me to carry, just let me know.
Find a place to settle down.
You can make your followers carry the shit for you.
As well as anyone who's in here with you.
Indeed.
Well, this looks like a homey neighborhood.
You got a friend. Kill him. So she's fully equipped, so she's gonna be like our savior for a while.
Well, at least you get to spend some time in this starter base. I like this one. I liked having that big old forestry tower and
So here you can see it's blinking. It means I can search it. Fast search
More of the same.
is risky, but it's faster, obviously.
and as you're starting out, you want to try and get as many.
Now, though.
Oh dear. You want to search as many things as possible because you need all the supplies you can get.
Exactly.
This place looks good to me. Time to stake
So
our
we
claim
cleaned
on
out the
it
zombies.
before
Now we
someone
can
else
claim
shows
it.
up.
Works for me.
Claiming it. And now we got a base of operations. Hooray!
Yay! Very nice.
And so,
The pipes
drop
are
your...
working and the breaker box is connected. Enjoy your water and power, everyone.
Yeah, okay, we got power. Good. Take your rucksacks over here. Deposit them. Yay.
Our first priority has to be gathering materials. We'll need them to improve this place.
Yep, see, what that guy said, dead on.
Check what's over yonder.
Yes.
So let's see. The base comes pre-installed with certain things. If you hit the B as in boy key, It brings up the menu, then you can kind of see what you got. Got a command center. Those are always necessary. Got an infirmary. That's a no-brainer. Storage. Some of these you just can't get rid of. They're in every base, like the storage, the command center. Here's where they sleep. Firewatch Tower provides 4 beds, so I can comfortably sleep another 2 people. That's what this little thing means. I have 3 labor, so I can start building things as long as I have labor. So all 3 of my colonists are providing 1 labor each. So yeah, that explains that. And here you can see I have 3 people in my community. Alrighty.
Yeah, I don't count. I'm just a visitor.
Yeah, but friends help. Provide an extra gun on the battlefield. Carry things
Extra
for
pockets.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. And
So-
your friends, when they join you, they actually get their own crates and things to loot. It'll be of a different color than yours.
Yes.
So that's another way they can help. It's extra loot coming in as well. When you're better off yourself later on, you know, it's also helpful to your friends too. You know, if they need something, they can find it in your game if you don't need it. And plus, your friends, when they're helping you, they also earn influence points. So when they go back into their own game, they get rewards when they return to their game.
Sorry about that noise. My dog is scratching herself. She's got skin allergies. So right now I am doing Living in a Materials World. That's the quest that you can see in the upper right. One of the optional objectives is to use a survey point, such as a Firewatch Tower, to scout a location for materials. So to scout, you basically pull up your rifle and kind of look for the question marks and hold the reticule over the question mark, and oops, getting caught on the railing there, and it unveils it, counts it as surveyed. You kind of have all these things show up in your map afterwards, so then you can plan out your searches, plan out where your outposts are going to go. We'll cover that in a little bit.
Seems like nothing more to
There
see
we go,
here.
all surveyed. So now it wants us to scavenge the nearby site for a rucksack of materials. So that's what we're going to go do. Grab that Uzi out of the storage bay. So now we're armed. We have a knife. We're good to go. Now, before we get too far, I'm going to open up the character screen. I'm going to show the skills. So cardio, as you can see in the text, improves all that good stuff. So in order to improve it, you run and climb. Wits, all this stuff is levelable. So just hover the mouse over and it tells you what it does. You'll see if you buy the game. So I'm going to sprint like a crazy person to try to build up that stamina. And I'm already huffing and puffing. That's as far as I can sprint.
Yeah, you just have to keep working at it, and eventually you'll be able to run for a longer period.
Well, I guess what some people want to know is, what do you prioritize first, maybe?
Right?
Do you have any thoughts? I've been doing all the talking.
Well, you know, I kind of just try to take everything right in the beginning, because you start off with so little, and like so many things that may, you know, like later on in the game be, you know, totally useless. In the beginning, it makes a difference. Like even like weapons that don't have great stats later on, if you hold on to them, you can just, you know, take them apart and make parts from them, or get parts from them. And you need parts, you know, to fix other weapons. Like Everything kind of works together.
Yeah, I agree. At the very start, you want to take everything. Build up a decent
I
stockpile.
mean, yeah, definitely you need a stockpile in this game. If you're not playing with anybody, what was I gonna say? Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Everyone, I just finished up here.
oh, started looting.
Oh yeah, the flashlight. You have flashlights so you can see in dark rooms, but when you're running around at night, it also triggers the zombies to come at you. So if you're trying to be stealthy, turn off your flashlight. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I got a rucksack of food I can't carry. This is when it would be advantageous to have a follower of your own.
That's what I was gonna say. If you're on your own, you can bring your own members of your own community with you.
Just one, though.
Yeah.
There's searching. I leveled up my wits. Found a firecracker and more bandages. Let's see. Yeah, you do have to maintain your weapons, so if you shoot a gun, it's going to take damage, and you'll have to repair it. If you splatter a zombie's brains with your axe or knife or whatever you're carrying, it will get dull. You'll have to sharpen it. Weapons, cars have to be repaired.
Screamer.
That's a screamer. They scream and draw other zombies to you, so killing them quickly and early is beneficial to your survival.
Yeah, you see one of those anywhere near you, take it out first.
Well, I don't know, first.
Especially, well, in the early time, you don't need any extra zombies swarming you, especially if you're wandering on your own. I mean, like, if there's like a feral or something, obviously they're gonna make themselves the priority. But yeah, if you're just out and you see one of those guys, just before you get rid of anybody, anything else, take care of him.
Prioritize targeting does make a difference.
Hey, we gotta be able to fix our broken weapons. I say we build a workshop.
This guy's doing a pretty good job of explaining all that good stuff.
Yeah.
At the start, you definitely want to be taking everything back. Even the luxury items, because you can trade those to traders that spawn throughout the map for influence. That's a good way to earn influence.
Yeah, and you'll also need influence to buy things from them that you really need.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the in-game currency. There are other types of currency as well, which Flea will go over.
Yeah.
As it becomes relevant, I'm sure.
So you see, I got a medicine textbook. It's a consumable. It'll boost your medicine skill. And this guy's my doctor, so I'm just going to use that.
That's going to come in handy.
And boom, leveled up his medicine by 2 stars. So those are handy. Definitely want to get those.
And my character is getting sleepy, so I'm just switching to somebody else.
Yes, your survivors do get tired. They do get exhausted, so you have to watch their... You'll start to notice it in the blue bar. That's the stamina bar. You'll start to see 3 Zs. And that just means, yeah, I'm getting tired. So I'll take that.
Now, I'm trying not to help out Flea too much so that he can do it on his own. But this guy happened to have a jug of gas on him, so... all yours.
So you can see, upgrade your base by building a new facility. The guy said workshop. That's a good idea, because with the workshop, you can, as you can see there, craft explosives, fix weapons. So there you can see homeboys getting to work.
If you're up for playing good neighbor, we'd be grateful.
And the neighbors are calling.
Yep. Get used to this.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's going to call all the time.
Yeah, there's always somebody else on the map who needs your help.
But alliances are beneficial, so it's You don't want to ignore all of them. Some of
Well,
them,
there are good ones,
Can
and there
I-
are ones that are not so good.
yeah, they provide context clues. So, like, if they're demanding for something, they're pieces of shit, and you should kill them. If they're asking nicely, then they'll probably give a benefit for being allies to them. So, but the game is not going to throw those types of people at you right from the start. So, knowing that, you can generally assume that the first other settlement that calls you is going to be decent folk.
Wait, that's the other thing. Your folks have like a weight limit that they can carry, you know, and still run and do everything effectively.
Yeah, and all that depends on their traits.
Yeah. So if you look on your mini map, you'll see that this property is now black or gray, dark gray. It lets you know where you've been and that you've cleared it out. Well, I mean, one of the things I guess we should kind of explain is I'm trying not to kill all the zombies that show up because Flea's character is new and he needs basically the exercise.
Yeah, you definitely want to level up your guys. So killing zombies, whether it be shooting them with guns or hitting them with a melee weapon, will level up the appropriate skill. As you can see, fighting, shooting. So here you can see I can learn about them. You can see their skills. Can't see their traits, but you can see here this guy's got no stars in cardio. All that stuff, right? So that's kind of convenient. Okay, so our supplies of plague samples has run low. If you can find more, we have fuel to trade. I think we can handle
The
that.
safest way to collect samples is by killing plague zombies. There's a plague heart nearby. That whole area should be crawling with infected zombies. Or you could just destroy the plague heart itself to get a bunch of samples. That's more dangerous. Make sure you gear up for this one. Be ready to fight.
Helping out like this is a good way to make friends.
Yep, see, he just explained it all.
Yeah.
They want us to kind of commit suicide by taking on a plague heart straight off the bat. I don't really want to do that because my guy's not really up to snuff. Like, no stars in shooting, no fighting. None of my skills are specialized, so I'm kind of a wuss. I will probably die.
Okay. Where's that stuck button? Because these guys will not move.
Just do your crouch roll thing through them. Yeah, that's how you get through things. So, like, if I'm standing, like, if we're in a doorway and you're trying to go one way and I'm trying to go the other, that's what you press, and we'll be able to go through each other.
See, even I'm learning stuff.
No more of that.
So that, what I just laid down is a lure. It's very annoying. I don't need them, so I just drop them randomly.
And you can't take them apart or anything.
No. Can't salvage them.
Whoa, a lot of plague zombies are out
So
here.
here's the objective. It wants us to go in there and kill the plague heart. I don't have enough ammo to do so, and my guy is too low a level.
I might.
So I am just gonna opt to kill these red zombies, which are infected with the plague, and they drop little samples sometimes.
I don't know if I've got enough on me to do it. You know, I can try if you'd like me to.
It's up to you. I won't be able to carry any of the loot.
Well, it'll be out of the way though.
Alright. Alright,
Where
there
are
it is.
ya?
Plague sample.
Yeah.
What are you doing, dude? Oh
Ah!
my god.
Hit the wrong thing. Trying to burn it. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, that wasn't smart. Well, that's how
Okay,
plague
yeah.
heart goes down, and you can't get too close because it's killing you. I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah, careful.
It's not how I wanted to do that.
Sorry. And I'm pretty darn damaged. You need some meds?
So Plague Hearts is a good way to get a lot of loot. Ooh, new backpack. And a better weapon.
Not enough pockets for that.
Ah, shit.
You can take that.
I have
If you
no
need
room.
some- No, like actually take them. They're pills if you need to
Yeah,
heal.
I have no room for that. So
You
this is
need
the
to
problem
heal?
in the game. There's just not enough space for everything. Close combat weapons, I don't really know if anything makes a difference. I think it's just aesthetic, how they look. So we made it back to our friend's base. Give them the plague
These
samples.
plague samples. I can make something that'll cure blood plague if one of us gets infected. We're happy to share the recipe if you need it.
Hey, thank you.
Don't get dead, okay?
You can see in the upper left now it says friendly, so we're on the path to an alliance. And they'll call again with some missions, and we'll help them out, and we'll eventually become an alliance if you help them enough, and then you get a nice little bonus
New
perk.
development to report.
And a little note, at night there's more zombies.
Yeah, at night, that's when the big threats come out. You'll see increased ferals, bloaters. These are different types of zombies. A feral is very fast and powerful. He loves to close the distance quickly and just get in close and pummel the shit out of you. Bloater is a big, fatuous gas bag that explodes when you get close enough to him. And the stink kind of... It hurts you bad.
It injures you. Yeah.
The advantage of the workshop is here you can see those weapon parts that I brought home. You can now salvage them for actual parts, so that's always good. Get that started. There you go. See, you can see she deposited 3 food. She gets influence for that. I get a little bit of influence, and we get the food, so that's always good. Yeah, see, even though we've only been playing for about half hour, we're starting to get a little bit of stuff gathered. Some box seeds that helps grow food, chemicals for crafting. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. 3 weapons parts or weapons remains that'll break down into parts, 50 apiece. Couple of guns, all that good stuff. So really, you're not going to be hurting for too long. It doesn't take long to get stocked up, I guess, for lack of a better word. Alright, well, now you've seen us go through the opening stages of a brand new colony in State of Decay. We hope you liked it, and we hope you like and subscribe, and you know, all that good stuff. Hopefully you found it helpful.
If you want to reach out, please leave a comment below, or all our social media is down there in the description as well. And we'd love to hear from you. Just a quick thank you to our Patreon supporter. It's with help like that we're able to create better videos and improve the quality and to post every day like we do. So that's right. If you come back tomorrow, you'll have a brand new video or a new episode waiting for you by the end of the day. So thank you to them.
Indeed.
Any other parting comments you'd like to make there, Flea?
Nope, you said it.
Well, in that case, everybody have a great night. See you tomorrow.
Okay, bye-bye.